this morning. Just
stop doing what?
Anything. Literally anything that was work-related, chore-related, job-related, anything related that was not doing anything. So what you
like
do
that,
to an extreme degree.
I had a day like that on Saturday of all days.
Saturday, that's not the ideal time. Well, I mean, that's the thing though, right? Is you're a parent, so that, I mean, Saturday is like a loose recommendation. Like it's not in stone for sure. Yeah.
There's always something.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to talk about this because this just happened like a week ago, or not a week ago, an hour ago. Minor difference. So our tub stopped like draining like quickly. Like it just did that whole build. Yeah. So of course I go to the Amazon, and I start to look for snakes, and they have all these like cheap, the classic.
So, okay, now let me just interrupt you because the problem you're gonna have is you're not only gonna have a tub full of water, you're gonna have a tub full of snakes.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's a whole. Oh, don't worry. The biggest snake is yet to come. So I'm starting to look through these de-hair remover whatever products of the drain, and there are all these shitty pieces of plastic. Just the shitty.
It's gonna break off and get stuck in there.
Exactly. 100%. Yeah, I don't trust any of this shit. No. But then, about I don't know, I was mouse scrolling for a while. The old index finger was tired. That's how deep in the search results I got. I find what I know is going to work. But it does not look promising. But Midwest vibe was like, you need to get that. So it's this whole thing where it's like coiled metal, like no plastic involved. I'm like, all right, A+. And it has this guy is holding it with two hands. It has a Tommy gun handle, and I'm like, yes, and this fucker goes 20 feet, and it has all these diagrams, and it has, like, everything that I need. It's got...
Hey, Toto, it's on.
What up? And it's got the perfect...
We got one of those that has a little grabber arm to it, though. It has, like, a manipulator.
So we don't have the manipulator, but this thing is thick. And it has the perfect amount of it, like 4.5 stars, 100 reviews. So I'm like... I know that that's the right one. So and of course it's got this huge dweeb using it in all of the stock photos.
Yeah, well that's what you want.
I want the guy on this old house. I want his router or whatever, right? Exactly. Yeah. So I get this thing today. And I take it out, and the instruction manual is full of so many gems. Pictures that don't explain anything. I don't even think that they're referencing the product that it came with. But the best, most peak thing about it was their way of saying counterclockwise is anti-clockwise, which I was just like, phenomenal. So I get this thing. I get into the tub. I'm sitting in the tub. I start using the thing. And it goes in there, pull out the first one. Almost nothing. Maybe 2 to 3 individual hairs, and I'm like,
didn't solve the problem.
I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, this thing.
Was it the full 20 feet extended already, or you're just going...
No, I just the first, it was a good, I don't know, we'll call it like 2 feet, 3 feet, something like that. So then I'm like, all right, let's try again. I put the second go, and I'm starting to pull. And I'm getting a little resistance. Now, when I say little resistance, everyone's head should be thinking, when the doctor tells you there's going to be a little bit of pressure, or the airplane pilot's like, yeah, there's going to be some turbulence, you automatically get to multiply that shit by 10. When I get a little resistance, I'm like, oh no. The thing that I proceeded to pull out of the drain.
Oh, God.
I'm going to say, okay, do you know Ember's height in inches?
I know she's 15 pounds. She's probably right around 2 feet tall.
This thing, the amount of hair I pull out, Brian, was nearly a contiguous full pipe size 3 feet of hair.
Oh, that's horrible.
I've never. I don't think that this thing has ever been investigated by anyone.
Yeah, no,
but
since they built the building.
I was so astronomically appalled and surprised.
No, it's the type of thing you even just explaining it to me gives me the heebie-jeebies, you know?
Yeah, dude. Heebie-jeebies is the exact way to describe what the fuck just happened toearlier. And wow.
It's the type of thing, I'd have to take a shower after that.
I did. I immediately took it. I was like...
I know.
I was like... So yeah, I just had to share that with you. But cool.
You got to get one of those things you put over the drain to stop the problem with the source.
We do. I mean, that was the thing, right? The thing was the body was 90% dead when we got the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we just finished.
You do what you can, but yeah.
Holy God.
I use Drano every once in a while to work at problems like that.
Yeah.
But if you got a metric ton of hair in your drain, Drano's not going to do a whole lot.
No, exactly. And I mean, it was. I thought it.
Endorsement is banned.
Don't worry.
Banned?
We're moving on, Photo. But yeah, I did. That was super great. And I just had to share that with everyone. It's very much like the hey, smell this. That whole meme. But with this.
All right, so we had where the astronaut kills the other astronaut.
Exactly. Yeah. We talk about memes and social phenomenons on this stream, and also plumbing tips. So we got a new ban list modification. Wow. It's not really that big, but
these are additions, so nothing else has changed.
Yeah. So SSL is now banned. That's shit's gone. No more free economy.
Wow.
Gold Farmer is banned.
Why?
Because it never costs less than 4 to break, and I think that's just too good for people. So mostly it's for the GameNet matchup. That's the new Nisei ID, and it has all that ice and all that shit. That was just like no one liked it, and the problem was it was causing a problem in tournaments because games were going to time too much. So they were like, this card is a really big.
And it was because like Gold Farmer.
Yeah, it was I guess a prime suspect. Yeah, I guess it was the murder weapon, not the murderer. And then Pad Tap is gone and I guess that makes sense because I guess that's like the equivalent of like Film Critic of like it's one inf. It was in every deck. There was no reason not to play it.
Also,
and it was good.
Wasn't it banned at some point? It was like restricted. It's gone. It's been on the list before.
I think so. I think it was restricted or something.
Michael.
It was, I think, maybe during like the corporate grants.
Gold Farmer is the one that ends a run, and then the runner loses a credit when they break a subroutine. Is that how it works?
So the run, If they break a subroutine, they lose $1 each, and then the subroutine itself says end the run or pay 3.
Oh.
So you can get around it that way. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So those are the only changes, though. So I don't think that this shakes things up proportionately, but I don't think it was trying to. I think it was just trying to get rid of that dumb game deck that no one liked.
Well, it's interesting that SSL and Pad Tap were hit. I am so out of tune with the current meta, so I'm not criticizing anyone, but those cards never felt that bad to me, right?
Yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily as much as like feel bad. Something like I don't know, like putting Oboe on the restricted list or something like that, as much as they were just everywhere. Like there was no deck that was not playing SSL or nearly not playing SSL, and the same thing for Pad Tap and in runner decks, I guess.
Sure.
But yeah, so there's that, and then the other one is we have a world schedule and stuff like that. Worlds in the last Worlds 2018 was this past week. That was the same time frame.
Oh, I see. The Worlds that happened 2 years ago. The final FFG Worlds was.
Yeah. So I guess if FFG was keeping pace with Worlds.
That's right, because usually it would be November, but it was a little bit earlier in 2018.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was earlier in 20. It was about a month earlier, or a month. It was like 5 weeks.
That might have been the best Worlds too, just because we did the whole Roseville cube during that, and that was so much fun.
Oh god, that was the best thing ever. I mean, I was kind of appalled, but not really. People were like, "Yeah, fuck the main tournament." Like they were just like, after they got to a certain point, they were like, "I'll just drop out and go do this." We'll be back with Roseville next week. This week was just a bit too mentally taxing, so I needed to fucking hang out and just not have to think too much. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, or not gonna do tonight. We're just gonna hang out. So we have the world schedule here, which is pretty cool. They haven't really talked about prizes, I think. Oh, JK, they did. Lots of cool, fun prizes. They did the ID reveal. So we're gonna have rotation soon, and a bunch of IDs we're gonna get rotated and blah 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 blah. But we have new cards and things coming. I think in December is what they said. And at least 3 of the IDs that are being brought back and or saved are Steve Cambridge, aka Stuck in the Garage, Ayla Bios, that was banned originally because of TD, but now she's back.
So they're bringing her back as like in the new system core or something.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Quetzal is surviving the cut as well, which is
Wait, so what is getting cut in the next rotation?
It's Honor and Profit, and
it's Jinteki and Criminal, and then 2 cycles? Is that how it works?
I think it's 1 cycle. Honor and Profit and Sand cycle. That's it.
Wow.
Which is quite a few cards.
Yeah.
I think that with this rotation plus the new cards that are incoming are the smallest play pool that we've had since the end of the 3rd cycle, if I'm remembering correctly, or something along those lines. So that will be really interesting to see how that works. But, yeah. Oh, they also revealed, sorry, this is not necessarily true, but there is speculation. So their indexing and San City Grid are being given as alt arts for side events for Eternal.
Oh.
But we know that the system update or cache refresh or whichever one of the 2 new products is going to include a bunch of old cards. So it's suspected that they're going to bring these back, I think, in those sets, which would be super sick.
Those are the sets that are supposed to be like intro for new players, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or one of them's like the intro for new players, and the other one is just like a flashback set, I guess, of like taking like random cards from older sets and bringing them in. Yeah. So, yeah, looking forward to this. It'll be super cool. And then other than that, this was sad. So this is the goal of today. Decklist of the week got Decklist of the week after 4 votes. That's how these dorks are operating. So we need to give people something to be scared of.
So is that the goal this week?
Yeah, we need to decimate this.
Take it back.
Yeah, we need to take it back from where it came.
Let's build something super special then, if we're gonna do that.
Yeah. So here are the things that I guess I've been messing around with. I don't know why this is taking forever to load, but we'll figure that out.
By the way, I have a 0% on spelling Nisei correctly. 0%, I think, lifelong career.
Yeah, that one took a long time for me to figure out.
I can't figure it out. I can look at it spelled. I'll just forget immediately.
Yeah, the key I remember is NIS, and then it breaks that rule that everyone says, the I before E. It breaks it. Yeah. That's how I have to remember it, because I'm just like an idiot.
Well, it's not an English word, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah, that's a reasonable threshold. Yeah.
Nisei isn't it Japanese?
That sounds correct.
It's a last name or something, right? Someone here knows.
Probably.
I'm looking at this world schedule. I hadn't actually grokked this until right now. So, if there's any chance I could play in this.
It's October 8, 9, or 9,
so the 9th of October, which is wait, is that a Friday?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, we'll find out. But here's the thing. All right, so I've been doing a couple of things. Number one, so someone had posted this like whack Aesop's Pawn Shop Cyber Trooper to loot which effectively is like you get money for trashing the shitty breakers, and then every time you install them, it gets +2 strength for the turn. So you just like constantly cycle that, which is like pretty cool. But what I decided to do on top of that was I just made it a connections deck, and I went full off-campus apartment, blah, blah, blah. Just install all the connections.com. It's got 3 Street Peddler. It's got 9 events. You would love this deck, I think. So we could modify something like this.
You know me. You say it's got 9 events. You would love this deck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just know the power trip that you get every time you...
Are you still there? You kind of cut out. Oh, you still there? Hello? I think we're okay. I don't know if you can hear me.
It was my microphone.
Now we're back. Now we're
yeah,
back. Sorry,
it was just it was just this dumb cable.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Street Peddler, I think is what you're getting at.
Yeah, I just see what happens there.
Ace Bags, Rocky Dog,
Poto hitting us with the Japanese knowledge. Nisei means Japanese person born in America.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, Nisei. Thank you, Poto Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what else do you know of Japanese? Can you teach us anything else?
Yeah, Kazuya's learning all the Japanese. She's been doing I would say it's at least 2 hours a day for the last
using
4
the app?
months. She uses like 3 different apps.
Oh, really?
That's how much she's doing this.
Well, there's one really popular app that people use to learn languages.
Oh, not that. You're thinking Rosetta Stone. Oh, or that one too. Yeah, it's neither of those.
My uncle learned Italian from Duolingo, and we went to Italy all together as a family, and he was talking to people in the cafes in Italian.
Damn, that's super sick.
Yeah, he loved it.
So, yeah. So, we could do this, or this dumb deck that I've been playing. Isaac gave me a rough idea just because he loves MedTech. But I call this 007 because there are 7 zero cost cards. And it's been tripping some people up.
Yeah, I'd say.
So the things that are bad, we just need to fix.
Game Changers again?
Game Changer is for each gain click for each agenda in the score area, and then just do stuff. Yeah. It's not good. So that's what actually maybe we'll just fix this. I think that Baka means idiot. Now I don't know who to believe. I kind of believe both of you personally.
I think I believe Michael because he's a lawyer, and that means he can't lie.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Lawyers can definitely not lie. That is absolutely what that means.
What's Keek W mean?
Oh boy. Oh god. Well, Poto, the thing is I want to have a big influence
card. Am I allowed
card.
to say that in public?
Yeah, you can say Keck W. Yeah. Keck W is just like
is that mega. How you pronounce it? Keck W.
That's like yeah. It's like imagine like an LOL but a really big LOL, and you're probably doing something like fucking sick that you made people laugh.
I don't think we're gonna play Game Changer and Harmony MedTech.
I know that was the mistake. Yeah, so I had 4 mistakes. I had one Game Changer.
Aren't you like 19 years old? How am I supposed to understand your memes when I'm literally twice your age?
2x. So we have Shiq, which has been super sick actually. People forgot about that card. We just need a shit ton of econ, I think.
Well, it's good in this MedTech because they have to steal 2 agendas, and that means they have to steal 3.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. You're just 21 to. Oh, that's right. It's not 2x anymore. Or no, I don't think it was ever 2x. But
no, it wasn't 2x.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not how math works. But so effectively, we could use 5 influence for money, which is boring but probably fair.
Kind of what you need.
Yeah. Because we already have enough traps that people are gonna fucking die on. We have the dumbest ice available, and then it's just these dumb. Like pretty much this is a perfect Kenny Deacons deck because it gets you being done played with Netrunners.
Rangi wants a Brainstorm, which you could replace Anansi with.
Oh, easy. Well, we can only fit in 1 since it's a 5 times. I'm totally into that, though. Don't worry.
So you just drop 1 Anansi to fit it, and then fit in some more economy somehow.
Spags 45. I wouldn't place you over 40. You are youthful. You
Okay,
understand.
we need someone to make a note that next week we sing Happy Birthday to Spags.
Yeah, and we're gonna all sing it and record it, and then I will mix all of us slightly off delayed so it sounds exactly like hell. It'll be very cool. Um, okay, so now we have a good amount of ice. What do we do with 1 influence and 2 card slots? I don't even know.
I don't think the math works out. Is there any card that is half an influence? Because then it works out.
We could just do a Vandy project for no reason.
Seems bad.
Oh, maybe that's what we do. What if we actually had a reason to play Game Changer? Hear me out. Hear me out. Now
I prefer not to.
No thanks. Oh wait, oh no, never mind. It says it right on the thing. It says this cannot be scored if you installed it this turn.
Oh, you're trying to.
Why GFI? Because they have to steal more than we have to score.
Well, because if with the GQ, then you can make it really bad, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because it's 2, so they have to score 3 agendas, assuming they don't rip 2 avocado at the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can make it so they have to score 4, maybe if you get 2 GQs or something.
Yeah, it's a super child's dream, but I figured that's what we're good at.
It seems, I mean, you don't need the influence for anything else, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we could just do. I don't know what put in Counter Strike.
Counter Strike is not a bad call.
More like shit Q. Don't be saying these curses.
Is there a better version of GQ we could be using?
Not to do a minus. Oh wait, there is that Jinteki operation.
Well, yeah, there's something else that they take minus agenda points, right?
Oh, that's actually way better. You're totally right. Hold on.
How does this work?
What if we do this? Okay, so it's called
Pronounce it, please.
Hangeki. It says play only if the runner trashed a corp card during his or her last turn. Choose an installed corp card. The runner may access it, so you just do it on a failed trap. If they do, fucking dead. And if they don't, then they have to add this operation.
This is perfect.
Yeah,
this is way better.
Okay, that's actually, you're right. This is way better.
Because they're going to be trashing. What are they going to be trashing? You don't have a lot of trash targets. Is maybe the problem, but like they might trash a snare or a June Pug off of R&D.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you hit them with the Hengeki.
Nice. Yep, that makes sense.
All right, so makes sense to put in something else that's trashable for econ, just as like. So what if you put in that one of the 2 common assets that everyone plays are neutral.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You're talking for econ for NGO?
Yeah, and when you put in NGO
or Rashida, oh, I see.
Yeah, NGO probably fits better.
Yeah.
But either. Because were you saying you want a little more economy, or are you good on economy?
It's weird. So we have we have 3 card slots. We have 3 influence. I'm trying to look at the single dots that are upgrades or assets that they would trash. None of these are like super good. Oh, you know what I actually want is what's that NBN upgrade that gets you money? Product placement? Bingo.
Oh yeah, product placement.
Yeah, that's super sick because if they trash it, then you can just Hangeki them. And if they don't...
It's not a lot of value. Like, it's only 2 credits. But they will probably trash it. I don't know if it's better than NGO is the thing.
Yeah, I guess that's just... I'm just trying to use the inf. Okay, so... Well, the thing is if we use NGO, they're not going to trash it. Or are you just saying on access, on random access?
Yeah, like an R&D access. It's something that they might trash that gives you the opportunity to play... I don't know. That's the logic behind what I'm thinking. I don't know if it makes sense. But.
Yeah, it's slightly troubling to me only because I'm trying to.
Oh, by the way,
yeah,
I totally forgot, but I needed to show this off. I have a shirt that is Netrunner.
Oh shit! Wow.
People see.
Excuse my language, Jackson Howard. Oh yeah.
So this was a shirt that. Cheyenne made me, like she printed it herself at home several years ago for Worlds or something, some big tournament. And I wore it to that tournament and it was awesome. It used to be yellow. And then I promptly put an oil stain on it somehow.
Naturally.
I wore it once and they got some stain on it. And so it's taken years, but she finally like dyed it several times and fixed it basically.
Damn, that's super sick.
But I had to show that off.
Of course. These are like not great choices. I don't know. We have these like weird card slots.
How much is Counter-Strike? Is it 3 influence?
It's 2 influence each. So we could save on like 1 overrider. And now we're starting to switch agendas and
yeah, I don't know. Counter-Strike seems like it fits in really well.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
How does it work with GFI? Does it do 2 damage or 3 damage?
I think it's the worst one now. I think Nisei made it fucking dumb.
2 damage.
Yeah. Which then, like, GFI isn't worth it.
No, Rongi's saying it does 3.
Oh, it does 3? Oh, sick. Okay.
Agenda points.
Okay, we're good then. All right, so then why don't we...
No, I think you do 2 punitive Counter-Strike.
Okay.
You don't need 3. Do 2.
So then we have 1 influence for God. Let's get NGOs in here just because that's probably our best influence choice.
Yeah, I mean, if someone has an idea for a single influence card that's good, put it in. But
green beans. Oh, that's actually not banned anymore. All right, there's that. And then the problem is with Hangeki, if like right now they're like not necessarily incentivized to trash. Well, I guess there's a lot of assets, so I guess maybe that's the bigger of the thing.
It is kind of a trick. Like if someone knows your deck, then they know just don't trash. I mean, with like Snare, you kind of need to trash if it's an HQ.
Yeah.
But don't trash anything else. But at the same time, if they don't trash a Junebug, they let you keep a Junebug in HQ. That's going to come right back at them.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. Okay, so we're going to keep this. So then I think we just maybe want like a 10th random ice or something.
You don't want to do 3 Hangeki? You feel like 2's enough?
Yeah, I feel like 2 is enough. I feel like 3 is just like dummy thick, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe the last...
And 2 Cerebral seems fine. I don't think you need to do 3 Cerebral.
Yeah, because we have 3 Junebug and 3 Snare as well. Actually, maybe we'll do 1... is there another thing that's like worth it at all? Oh, that'd be super weird to have like bioethics Hangeki in this of like...
just 1 bioethics?
Yeah, that would be super fucking weird, but that would be really funny.
It kind of makes sense to me.
Honestly, actually, you know what? Oh, no, what we'll do is this. We'll do Ronin. We'll do Ronin as the 1X.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be good.
Tight. All right, well, let's try this. Yeah. This makes it. Yeah.
While you're doing the, putting it on the Jinteki, I had to tell everyone, I recently taught my friend how to play Netrunner.
Oh, how did that go? What was it? What was the
really good? So he lives in North Carolina. I've been friends with him for like 16 years on the internet. We met literally in a game of Battlefield 1942.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so sick.
Because there was a bug in one patch where you could throw a grenade at your feet and grenade jump.
Yeah.
And so I grenade jumped on top of a building in the Stalingrad map, and I was sniping people up there, which you weren't supposed to be able to do, but they had a bug in a patch, or like the patch had grenade jumping for some reason.
Yeah.
And he thought that was great. So I taught him how to do that in the server just through text chat. And then somehow we got connected up, and we've been friends ever since. So I taught him how to play Netrunner because he's studying to be a hacker, basically. Yeah. He's taking one of those Microsoft tests or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bill Gates raises all the hackers on the internet now.
Yeah. So I had to teach him Netrunner to help him with his test.
That's super sick. Game's up. I was just teaching my teammates some we'll call it DDoS adjacent techniques, just so that they were understanding what the fuck they were looking at. The TLDR is some hooligans on the internet were taking advantage, or not taking advantage. They tried to take advantage of some broadcast address bits, which was very interesting. But that was honestly, that's one of my favorite things about my job, is just being able to teach people
being
computers.
A dirty fucking hacker.
Yeah, definitely just being a dirty fucking hack. Oh, Elemental, this guy's apparently a super tryhard that gets really pissed off and rage quits, so this ought to go really well.
Isn't it funny how reputations like on Netrunner?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Oh shit. Is this like too? Okay.
This
I'll try this.
doesn't seem like a great start, I would guess.
Yeah, it's not super great, but it's Honestly, we'll just throw this on HQ and gain 2. Oh, I want people to be toxic. I think that, or at least for me, it gives me life and it gives me fuel. See, this person isn't even respecting the ban list. I love them. Okay,
Well,
so
I don't think it's legal yet, is it?
oh, that's a good point too. Wow.
Okay, you're in the game here.
Yeah, so we have 2 serious eyes, which is great.
Install Junebug here.
Damn.
You go. Junebug.
Oh, they have a Guru Davender?
Oh, you're done.
No, we just have to ping them all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's
maybe now's a good time to rush out Obokata Protocol.
Just, you think slam it right now?
I don't know. I think if you install Advance.
Oh, I know what to do. Here, we'll test them. Archives, install NGO, advance it once, and see what they do.
Okay. I think you run that if it's just.
I think you do too, but I want to see how this person operates. I want to look into the butthole.
Oh, this is a
elements.
decent time for them to play Fisk investment. Is that what's happening, or was that already?
Yeah, they're playing Fisk and they're just doing the class act trigger, right? Yeah.
Oh, cool! You got vanilla. That's good.
925 for new bands. Oh, okay, cool. Action before access. Just res it and do this. Yeah, we're good. My favorite, one of my other favorite plays as of late has been Mushin in Agenda and then slam 1 ice in front of it. Oh, you beautiful.
Because that Cortez is going to cost you a good amount of money.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
What do you Mushin here?
Well, you make him pay for it. So you Mushin an oboe and then you throw DNA on it. If they have an inside job, they were going to have the inside job anyways. So, like, you make them work for it.
Oh, they have the barrier breakers. That works out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you have punitive.
Right. Oh, yeah, and we have substantially more money, too. Oh, this is the fucked up thing, though. They have Citadel, too, which will prevent meat damage.
Oh, yeah. We're not killing them. I think I like the just kind of the rush.
Yeah, we're just trying to chip away at their soul, honestly.
You might slow score Obokata here. Because you have some cards to unload next turn. So you might advance once and play a couple cards.
Yeah. That's totally fair.
Also, I kind of like the idea of keeping it on the table and then scoring another agenda and then scoring the Obokata.
Yeah. So, here's what I'm going to do for this. I'm going to install Double Slam the Junebug. Because they're going to think of this dumb... oh, shit. Well, we're going to get rid of Hangeki. Oh, wait.
You could get rid of... Oh, it's tough to get rid of... yeah, Punitive. You're not going to kill through the Citadel, right?
Right, but it's only going to fire once, right? So...
Yeah, but it's Hangeki or Punitive. You could get rid of Hangeki.
Yeah, we have another one in the deck. Cool. All right, let's see what they do.
I like the timing of this June, because if they hit it, they don't have the money to save the Guru.
Right, exactly. This is what a fucking dumbass.
So Guru's done.
Yeah. All right, so that was cold hard calculation. Understood. This elemental. Oh boy.
Okay, they're poor. They're dirt poor.
Dirt nasty low.
Maybe you score Obokata and then install the other Obokata in server 2.
Yeah, I like that. Or we'll see. Oh, they're gonna bounce something.
Oh, I'm forgetting about that. Okay, well then now you score this and reinstall the thing they bounce, or just go slow. Like you could just. What else are you gonna do though? You're gonna put the snare down and.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna advance score and then exactly what you said of put whatever they bounce.
Just put it back.
Yeah, and we'll dodge a snare. Remember, we're medtech, so the deck density is really good for us. And honestly, I might even ditch a GF. All right, so I'm gonna slam DNA on HQ. I'm gonna ditch a GFI because the likelihood that we're gonna draw a preemptive soon is very high.
People want you to just rush.
Yeah, they just want me to square off with this idiot.
So if you install it, there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're there. I'm not even gonna res the ice, right? So this I just let him in, presumably, right?
Probably. At the same time,
a non-sealed wreck.
If you res this, it'll wreck.
Oh,
them,
it'll
right?
kill them.
pretty much.
Oh, we can't with. Oh, Cortez got us by 1.
Oh shoot!
Oh, what an asshole! Who the fuck would be named
Which
Cortez?
means we also can't res the one on the remote.
Yeah, these. Oh, I wasn't gonna res that one though. Let him in. Let him
Okay.
spend the money.
Yeah, it's funny. Cortez is
Sorry,
relevant.
cards. Yeah, I know, right?
Well, they're just gonna lose this game if they don't go server 2 right now.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Oh,
Okay.
I mean, sorry, definitely.
But now you can. I think you could double punitive. Well, they have so much money is the problem.
Yeah, so no, only one punitive is gonna sneak through, potentially.
Yeah, and you can't even afford it. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is easy though. Watch this dumb JPEG, right? I think we probably do
Should we
hedge
do the
fund. Oh, so if we go hedge fund, we're at 14 credits.
right.
So
Which
we
means
tie
you,
them.
You could single punitive them, but then they sit it out.
Right, but if we do both, I don't think it's worth it, right? So I think what we do is we do hedge fund DNA on HQ and throw the snare in server 2 and see what they do, right?
Maybe. So here's the thing: they only have 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
They only have 1 breaker installed. God, I wish the vanilla was on server 2.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Then I think install double advance is a totally reasonable play. But you could even do Obokata in server 2, install double advance. I guess no, I guess it doesn't work.
No.
So they just draw, run.
Oh, so yes, okay, so I know what to do. Hedge fund, throw DNA on HQ, throw the Obo in server 2. Because they're going to have to work for it right now. No matter what, cards or credits. So this gives us enough time. This gives us a turn to figure out what else to do. Although, we could lose right now. Oh, I didn't think about that. I forgot.
Yeah, if they like inside job server 2 or something.
Yeah.
That's why before we start advancing server 2, it'd be nice to have another ice on top.
Yeah. Oh, I totally fucked that up. I forgot that they only need 6 points too.
Right.
I needed to do.
So we can get you them.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, so I guess that's our plan, right? So probably. I know what to do. Okay, we're gonna have to draw for preemptive. Draw for click 1. Give it to us, God. It didn't work.
You Mushin or Ronin, maybe? I don't think that really works. Maybe.
I think that was right.
The part of the problem here is so we have to remember with Hengeki, it only works if you have a trap installed.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so they've paid 2. The thing is, I really want this person to lose to snare. That's the other thing.
Nice here.
Yeah.
We have a window here where,
I know. Let's draw once. Okay, so we have an Anansi. I think we have to, gain 2.
Maybe you install double Anansi on server 2 is not ever going to happen, right?
It will one day.
Maybe build up for that then. Put
the
Anansi on server 2, take a credit.
Yeah, just slow roll it.
We need 16. What do we need? 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 11 to res the first one, and then 8 to res the second one.
Yeah.
Which is what, 19 credits we need?
Yeah, that's
so
a
we
lot.
need 24 credits to score this Obokata. We need 10 more credits.
God. This is gonna be a lot, but draw fucking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the punitive plan is offline, right? At this point.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine the punitive thing coming together. Also, they have to score an agenda, so they'd have to rip an GFI and then you'd punitive.
All right, yeah, that shit's gone. All right, we're getting rid of the punitives. Now, if they start to get curious about HQ, though, hopefully that's the idea. We do have 2 snares there. And yeah, Isaac, that's absolutely the plan, is to overwrite, then we can double. Okay.
Okay, so note they have the console installed.
Right. It's probably better just to let them get the 5,
it's 11 credits to res the tracker.
Yeah.
And they have 11 credits, and so then they'll just use the console against you and bypass it.
Right.
Ugh.
So yeah, no, it's better to just let them...
I guess so. I don't know.
It doesn't feel good. Yeah.
It doesn't feel good, but
It's worth it money wise because like
Yeah,
our jumps.
You'll go to 0 credits if you res the DNA tracker.
Exactly, we can't go to 0. Yeah, we gotta let them through. They have one doof is now gone, or 2 doofs are gone. So there's only 1 in the deck. Like, and we have a bunch of econ options incoming, right?
Right, they installed the Koge breaker. That's notable.
Okay, this might be the dumbest thing ever. How do you feel about install slamming an asset overwriting server 2? And they think that whatever we trashed was a failed trap.
They will probably go in for it because they have the console. They have breakers.
Yep. You're right. You're right. We have to trick them. And that's what's actually sick about this deck is almost 25% trap cards. So they're going to run everything.
All right. So I guess you can res stuff, right? So you're not at 10 credits. So you could
I can. I want to res this because it's
this one will hit.
Yeah, they undid it. Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's okay though. We're still gonna damage them quite a bit.
You probably should have resed. You probably should have.
No. Because if I res, then they steal all the money, and I can't June bug them.
Fair enough.
Right. This is psychological warfare. We're not playing score agendas right now.
Oh, they have no. We just need a neural EMP in this deck.
Yeah, honestly, we do. Yeah, we do need to add that. All right, so I'm gonna.
You could play him. Oh, but you don't. So here's what you do. I don't know if this makes sense. Yes, if you install Advanced Overrider and then play Hengeki, they have to take the Hengeki. Is that worth doing?
Yes.
Because if it's a June bug, it kills
Oh wait,
them.
no, we can't because we have to pay 3 for. Oh yeah.
Okay. So what you're hoping is that they think it's a June bug.
I know what to do. Server 2, put the snare in. Take 2.
All right. I know that you want to be able to trigger the overrider, but you're hoping they think it's the 3rd June bug.
Damn! You did the real psychological warfare.
It's not about triggering the overrider. It's about
Take 1. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. Oh, we're gonna still get him though.
That's good.
Yeah, this is fine.
We're grinding them down.
Yeah, do it again, nerd. You won't.
Their Sentry Breaker.
Yeah, snare costs 4.
Archives interface Citadel and Curfer.
That's fine. Take the tag. Take 3. Hengeki is not going to be the ticket. I think we're gonna have to shuffle it back. It's got to be. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, it's too hard to make happen right now.
Yeah.
Stars kind
of. Who the fuck plays 2 Guru Davender? Are you for fucking real? All right, put the snare in server 2, gain 2. Like, we just have to keep baiting them on this.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe Poto was right. I'm sure he was. If we just play this with 2s, we don't have shipment from Tenon, obviously, but like, if we just drag them through the remote every time. Gotta go. Whoa, that's a win, baby. Get the fuck out of here. Psychological warfare, idiot. Wow.
Let's go back to the drawing board.
Let's go back to the drawing. What is even needed? Yeah, we need to redo everything. But I think we have a good. We beat that idiot. The end. Cool. Gotta go. Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay. So what was for real? So what was the worst part of this deck? The whole thing?
You have 3 preemptive action in there and you didn't draw any?
Yeah, I told you the chance was good when I said that. I wasn't even fucking around on numbers. Yeah, that was.
I don't know. What was the problem here? Well, I mean, it's hard to judge on that single game because like punitives were dead in that game, but in other games they're not going to be. So maybe it is okay. I don't know. Maybe we just try again.
Yeah.
It wasn't feeling great. Like I don't know that you were going to win that game.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. I mean,
money was a problem because like the ice is so expensive to res, and you were getting just siphoned.
See, honestly, I think what we need to do is we don't go with the punitive plan.
I'm saying you want Cortex Lock, and maybe that's right.
Instead of Anansi?
Well, maybe instead of Tracker.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, instead of Anansi. Yeah, I was thinking the same ice type. Yeah, Sentry.
So okay. Yeah.
You could keep Tracker, maybe. I'm just saying you had 6 ice that cost 8 to res. Now you don't.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
Maybe that's better now.
That should help. Yeah. So VK is saying GFI seems kind of bad.
Why is that? Why are people saying that? It was fine in that game, right?
I think so. I mean, I think that we'll have 4 big ice. I prefer to have.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, uh, okay, yeah, cool. All right, calm down. Uh, so then,
Wait,
yeah,
what
I
else did
think
you change here? Why are we low so many cards? Oh, you
I took
took
the punitives out.
count it.
Yeah, or well, I wanted to discuss that. I mean,
Maybe, yeah, maybe they shouldn't be in there because it's 6 points to win, so you have fewer opportunities to play that. Is that true? Maybe that's not true.
yeah, I don't know.
Because usually, like, if they take two Obacadas, then the game's over. In normal decks, if they take two Obacadas, you can still punitive on that second Obacada.
Right, exactly. Oh, yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, so effectively, we have to they have to have the -1 beforehand. So maybe that's not worth it then, right?
I like the idea of Hengeki still.
I do too. Yeah, I mean, I think we effectively need to go more on it. So maybe what it is we
How does
have.
Hengeki interact with punitive Counter-Strike? Does that mean that they take one less damage if they take? Oh no, because
No,
you
they
play
don't
on your
interact
turn.
at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh-huh. Hmm. I understand where your head was going, though. Yeah. That
I don't know. I maybe still like the Counter Strike call here. Spax says any lockdown good in here? What is the Jinteki lockdown or any of them really? Because we have the influence.
I'm not sure if he's.
Pull up the lockdowns.
Oh, Argus is decent, right? Because
they take 2 damage or something.
Right, but the thing is that means we're dragging him through a server that's ice. So if like we motion something, it's not relevant, but this is relevant. Because effectively, then they need to steal. They need 4 for Oboe, and then another 2 for the lockdown, which is 6. Like, if we had Argus and Oboe and Punitive, I think it works, but we don't have all of them.
Yeah.
You could play Odo Rishi. Is
that the Jinteki lockdown?
No, Odo Rishi is an ice that... So it's a Sentry Strength 2, or Strength 5. It's 2 to res, which is great. You may place 3 advancement tokens on a card installed in a server.
Oh.
That's like interesting if it goes off.
Pretty good, but it's only really playing into the trap things.
Yeah.
I
think it's a no, but yeah, I don't know that works. See, the thing that I kind of want to go off of though with the Hengeki is okay. So we all right. So here's the core thing that I think we're missing spirit wise. Is Hengeki right now is happening by accident. Granted, the accident is likely to happen. They're trashing an ambush.
That's true of Shikyu as well, for the
right.
most part, right?
Yeah, I mean, Shikyu's gone from this right now. But the thing that I'm trying to think of is, like, with Ronin and with bioethics, like, they have to trash that shit no matter what.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And I feel like... I kind of feel like that's the real... trap of the whole thing.
So you want to switch over to more Ronins and more bioethics, and then Hengeki is online?
Yeah, I think that's the way.
I think to do that, you're gonna have to switch out the June bugs and even the overriders.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And I think that we
probably Mushin goes at that point.
Probably. Well, I don't know. Mushin's really good for Ronin or for.
True. Maybe you could still have like 2 June bugs you could fit in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So put in the bioethics and put in like two Ronins, maybe 3 bioethics.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we're at.
2 Ronin. So if I do 2 Ronin and 3 bioethic, it's 40 cards. We have 4 cards and 9 influence, which is
the influence we can't even spend if we wanted to.
I mean, oh no, don't worry, we can. NAPD Cordion equals 10 credits on a motion.
That is funny. Is that right? Is it 5 credits per advance of the seal? Is that how Cordion works?
Let's pull it up.
Pull it up just so I know.
The runner must pay 4 plus 2.
Oh, for each advancement. So it has 3 advancements, 6 and 4 is 10. That's right. That's pretty funny. I don't know if that's
so.
Good, but...
Wait, I wonder if we could just do this the right. Okay, what if we're actually? Okay,
this could just be a deck where you do Mushin NAP Corden as like
maybe that's actually okay. This is a pivot though, but I think we could do it very quickly. Here, all right.
If we did a completely different deck, but just to explore
Yeah. Yep.
If you did a Mushin,
Yep.
NAPD Corden, well, you need another click because I was thinking also you play the Publix and Wayland and you slam the what is it? Put 3 tokens on a face of card.
Oh, dedication, blah 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 blah.
Dedication ceremony somehow. Does this? I don't know if this makes sense at all. What I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it does. Okay, so what if we just do? Okay, so what if we? This should actually be pretty easy to do. Okay, so let's do. Fuck. Bad boys outfit. Okay, so we just do this. We make stealing agendas a nightmare. And like just a fucking absolute nightmare. Okay, so we do. So the only way that it could get worse,
the SSO.
Right? So the other
right. If you're gonna do the public agendas, you could do SSO.
Okay.
So you don't want to get
yeah. Right. Okay. So all right. So you want to do SSO real fast?
I think so. I think the deck I have in mind, I think is SSO.
Okay. So we do this. We do City Works. We do Hollywood. And then we do like 2 hostiles. Okay, so we do this, and then here's what we do. Okay, so then we gotta do punitive. That's easy.
NAPD Corden for sure.
Yep, too big to fail. NAPD, rights management, the ice, wait, we're not doing Mushin, correct?
Well, probably not. So we're gonna do the card we were just talking about instead of Mushin.
Okay, so Mausolus. Yeah.
We might do Mushin. I don't know, but dedication ceremony for sure.
Yep. Dedication ceremony. We could do casting call since we're already doing public.
I was thinking casting call would be good.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
You might need some follow up for the tags.
We need to draw a million cards, which is the only thing that I worry about. But I'm not super worried about it. Okay, we need to finish the ice. I think that's probably the easiest. What are the good advanceable ice for this shit?
Oh, we've done this before. What is it? Someone just tell us.
Yeah. These things should all be like pretty straightforward, right? It's like, I guess Nebula. God, that thing is play wormhole. You want 2 wormhole because that's the code gate, right? You want 3 asteroid belt, and then what's the sentry? Nebs. Oh God, that is shitty.
You could play Colossus is probably better than Nebula.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Colossus.
Or people say Anket.
Anket is decent. We'll do 2. All right, that gives us 13 ice, which is probably pretty good. Play special report. Shuffle any number and you just draw. That's interesting. Maybe. And then, so we're on punitive, too big to fail. We need more money.
What else makes stealing agenda?
What's that neutral card that gets us all the money for advancement counters? Mass comm.
Is that what it is, or is there some?
Yeah. It's Masscom. Okay. So we have 24 operations. Holy fuck! There's no way that this is absolutely right?
Well, we might have to trim back on some stuff here.
Yeah.
I was thinking, are there any assets that make agendas annoying to steal?
No, but there are upgrades, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of upgrades.
Yeah, I don't think it's assets, but
okay, maybe we should switch some of the money over to assets, or. I'm just trying to
so right now we have dedication ceremony. So for money we have hostile takeover, we have too big to fail, and we have mass comm, which I think was enough last time. Right? This deck gets wrecked by donut. You're right.
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of the operations, it's really a problem if you need to save the operations for something. So which one of these do we need to save counter strikes in hand?
Yep.
Too big to fail we could generally play.
You can generally play it. Yep.
NAPG Corden you have to save to some extent. You have to save that in hand.
Yep.
Casting Call and Dedication Ceremony are both like very easy to play, assuming you have an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Comm is pretty playable, so maybe it's okay that you have a lot of operations because a lot of them you can just play as you draw them.
Yeah. So wait, what about this? Old Hollywood Grid, runner cannot steal agendas accessed from the server even during the run in which they trash the grid, only if they have a copy. What if we just have 3 of this instead?
I don't know. You that's good if you have a lot of unique agendas, right? But we don't have that many unique agendas.
Right, but we have hard to steal ones.
That's true.
Like if like hostile we're supposed to be scoring out right away. City works they don't want to steal.
Right.
And if they're going to steal 2 in a row, then they have to do it back to back, or most likely.
Yeah,
back
you
to
took
back.
hedge fund out of the deck.
Yeah, I can add that. That's not a problem. I was just trying to use this influence, right? Because we have so much of it.
I don't know. I feel like you maybe want money more than yet another way to make agendas annoying to steal.
Okay, so we have 9 influence and we have 6 card slots. X like credit or something, and then this shit, not ideas.
Yeah, Michael, we get easily distracted.
Yeah, very easily.
This happened because Spags mentioned NAPD Cordon, and then we got really interested in that concept.
Yeah, I think that's super. I mean, we should be doing it out of Bologna. We should be doing it with Bologna NBN, but we're not even going to get to that part. Ben Mushashi. Oh, just for more car. Actually, that is kind of sick.
That's
maybe
what, like a net damage when they steal an agenda?
Yeah, we just make it hard. So what if we go all in on Ben? All right.
It doesn't trigger that much. Oh, it's 2 net damage, right?
It's 2 net damage though.
It's interesting. I like that it's 1 to res rather.
What
than
if we? Okay, this is totally going off book. But what if we did this instead? We did Argus Crackdown, which is instead of NAPD, which is meat damage, Ben Mushashi, which is net damage, and then City Works. You know what I mean? It's just all cards.
It's shifting over to City Works, where it's like you're going to take a ton of damage when you take this.
Yeah. Oh,
then you might as well switch to Argus too, and then we're just building an Argus deck.
Oh, you're totally right. Okay, so then here's how we fix this. So we do this. We get okay. This is actually way better. So we still keep. We don't need mass comm. That's dumb. And we can actually play good ice. So here's what we do. Check this shit out. I think I cracked the case. All right, this is gonna be some dumb shit. Watch.
How about we make it an NBN deck instead?
What if we made this a PE? Okay.
What if we switch to Gabriel Santiago?
Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a building blocks deck, which makes no fucking sense, and then we're gonna only do.
Spags, this is your fault.
Yeah.
We're not even playing the Cordon anymore. What is a Cordon?
I don't even know who that is.
Can someone tell me what a Cordon is?
Who? And then S barrier. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just play all the thick ass ice except for border controls. So what's the big boy? Bulwark.
No.
Oh yeah, and we'll also do oversight, right? This is just going to be a rush deck. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay. So then we just need like 2 other.
Cordon is a yellow police tape. Is that right?
I think maybe.
Arash is saying it's a type of bird, and Vic is saying it's a yellow police tape.
I don't know. I just straight up since we have 24 operations, maybe we could.
Finally, Michael gives us the real answer. It's a line of cops, soldiers preventing entrance to an area. That makes sense.
Wow,
to me.
thank you, lawyer. Jesus Christ, I want more big barriers. Chiashi? We don't have influence for that. It's better than Data Loop though, but because Data Loop and Argus is kind of sick.
What was that big ice that used to be in Wayland that was 14 to res?
Curtain Wall?
Yeah, does that not exist anymore?
It doesn't work anymore. Yeah, that doesn't. That's not installed. We could do what's the Hadrian's Wall?
We can do the Hadrian's Wall.
Just big ass ice, and we have oversights, building blocks. We just need draw now. Okay, this deck is actually perfect. Now we just need to do. We'll do 2 oversight because that's bad, and then Rashida. We're just gonna make these hard to steal. CTC hard to steal. Streel.
All right, send it up. Who cares?
Who gives a shit? I think that this is right.
I lost track of what we're building so long ago that I just want it to be in Techie.net and let's just start playing.
Let's just start. This might be a ripper. Wow. 40%
It might be.
win. It might be. I don't even know. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh God, not password protected. I mean, the deck is all we know is we have not lost tonight, and we beat that elemental motherfucker.
Sort of.
We got to win against that elemental motherfucker. There you go. There's your
How do you
technicality.
know that? How do you know this person is? You're talking shit about this person. We don't even know.
Because I know who this person is. This person just is a everyone is very afraid of this person, or they complain about them all the time on the internet.
Reina.
Yeah, we got this.
It's like whoever we're playing tonight, our ice is going to be different cost to res, so it's confusing. Too big to fail. Hedge fund opening
with the BC and the loop.
Ooh.
Keep it. That's a hard keep. Are you kidding?
That seems pretty good.
And a DRM? Are you fucking kidding me? To be fail, hedge fund, give them the fucking loop. If they don't run HQ, send them. They're in hell. This is them. Help me, I'm in hell. Literally.
Oh, no, they just set up all the drip.
Wow, a typical Shaper player. What a fucking idiot. Throw this shit into HQ or into server 1. Call it a day.
That's a nightmare to deal with.
They have no answer. What are you going to do? Inside job?
Data loop costs 8 credits to res. Keep that in mind.
Don't worry. Affirmative.
And the Musash?
Musash is...
Probably put Musash in the remote. So
Next. Oh, yeah. For sure.
They're just doing the Shaper setup turns anyway.
What a fucking nerd. Unbelievable. I'm going to throw that BC on R&D just to give him the business. I think, right? No one home? No one gives a shit. That's the thing. R&D, draw. Oh, put the old Ben Musa. Ooh.
I'll prevent any number of net damage.
We'll put the old hostile in server 1. Let's see what they do. Liberated? Lib Democrat? Oh my God. Advance.
Hold on.
Why?
Oh. I was going to say, you could play Too Big to Fail before.
Oh. Nah. Well, let's throw Ben Muso into server 1, right?
Sure.
Are
you going to double the data loop?
You want me to give him the loop-de-loop?
What are they going to do against that? What can they do with this deck?
Pray to God that they have some hunting ground technology or something like that.
Oh, yeah, they probably do.
Wow, City works? I think we could just win. They cannot steal this next turn with Ben Mushash and the loop. And then we have punitives in the hole?
2 damage. It's 4 damage. 5/6 with Musashi.
Plus an Argus, and then we have punitive in the hole. Yeah. We're good.
Punitive in the hole. Yeah. Execute the maneuver.
I'm executing. Watch this U-turn. Wow. Sick deck.
Also, you have Too Big to Fail, so you could Too Big to Fail first click and then punitive.
Oh, yeah. Just lay it on thick. Oh, yeah. I mean, they have to go, right? What a Shaper nerd.
You're going to lose if you don't. So they can't even break the data loop, though, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I mean, this game's done. Run amok.
Run amok?
Wait, let's figure this out. Okay, so it's 4 damage, Steel City works, plus another 2 on Musashi, right?
Right.
They have 5 cards in hand. They will die unless they have an I've had worse in hand.
Yeah, we res this because it will at least force them to put 2 on top of the stack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then they cannot deal with this.
Yeah, no. And it's going to get trashed, but who gives a shit? Yeah.
It's done its job.
Yeah. You're such a terror with that. It's done its job.
Now they're just realizing the error of their ways.
Wow, they're giving that one a read? Okay.
I've noticed some nights you're more in a trash talk mood, and some nights you're more in a like.
Oh, I'm in such a trash talk mood.
They have 1 click. They have 3 credits to go steal City Works. Does 4.
They can't even steal it.
No.
Wow.
They just conceded.
Wow. Au natural. GG. Wow. Yeah. Fucking zoinked, dude. Run a fucked. Damn. Okay. Wow. All right. Let me refresh my beverage real fast, but then we can consider if this is. I think this deck is perfect. But you know.
That's pretty good.
Give me 1 second.
All right. Well, I wanted to tell everybody that we've been working on getting solar on the roof for what feels like 4 months, but I think it's really been like 2 to 3 months. And we got it hooked up yesterday. So we have solar on the roof now, generating power. Well, not right now because it's nighttime, but during the day.
It's all good.
Why is it all barriers? I think because he put building blocks in the deck.
Okay.
It's a good question.
What?
Why is it all barriers?
Because they either have a barrier breaker or they don't, or they either have the cards or they don't, or they don't have both. Like, that's a simple question.
There you go. That's the answer.
But yeah, I think that was the only reason I was thinking was just like you are forcing them to have too many solutions for
this,
two. Oh
Andrew?
shit! Oh, you got the computers on the roof?
Yeah.
You have your computer screens, and oh man, how much money are you saving right now?
Well, there's a shitload of smoke up in the air, so probably $10.
Tight.
No, not even $10. Probably like $1.
Uh-huh. Oh God, I should. Oh wait, I had. Did I send you the? I think I did, right? Oh yeah, I sent you the.
There was actually no initial cost. We financed it. We decided to put a little bit of money to like buy it down a little bit, but we could have just fully financed it and we'd have no upfront cost. How much sunshine you get in Portland? We get it a lot during the past 4 to 5 months has been basically nothing but sun, and then in the winter you get less. But over the course of the year, it'll average out.
Let me show this real fast, and then we'll get into game 2 on here. I know I sent this to you, Brian, but these were the photos that I took during the Armageddon.
Oh yeah, those are nuts,
dude. These are fucking crazy.
Tell people first of all what time of the day were these taken at?
This was taken at 11 a.m. and these photos are entirely untouched. I literally hit the fucking capture button on my camera, and that's what happened here.
This is what it looked like to you.
Sorry, that was the only thing I had changed was the shutter speed, just so that it was accurately capturing what was going on, because otherwise it was brightening it up way too much. But like, this is exactly what the fuck was going on.
I think it's good for people to, because I think most of the people in the chat, well, I shouldn't say most, but half the people in the chat probably don't live on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And I mean, you hear things in the news and whatnot, but to be here and experience it is a different thing entirely. This was the middle of the day. This was
11 a.m. The only thing that I can say with utmost confidence that looked even similar in terms of it, the extreme nature of it was what's when the moon blocks the sun? Eclipse. The eclipse is the only thing that could even, like, if you've seen the eclipse, it's the only thing visually that could tell you or justify like how different things looked.
Where are you, Vic? He said up here. It didn't get this bad visually in Oregon, but the air quality is way worse in Oregon.
I mean, this is my favorite one, and it was just like
it's unreal. And I haven't left my house more than I went to the grocery store on Sunday. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, I haven't like exited my house in days.
Yeah. Like today was our first day of normalized air quality.
It's been 430, 450 in terms of the air quality index. Right now it's 335. But this morning it was like 430.
Wait, it's 335 in Portland?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
And when I was in the Bay Area and we had all those fires, it would get up to 150, 170.
So, I mean, it was the game. Really bad. Game's up. It was. I'm going to keep this. It was 350 here 2 days ago, but it went like 350. And during the like peak of all this, I think it was 350, 400, but it's recovered now.
Right.
Which is like so fucking whack.
So like I'm new to Oregon, but this does not happen in Oregon. Like I don't think there's ever been anywhere close to the scale of these fires that have happened for California. It has happened, and it's really bad this year, but it's not unusual, sadly.
Right.
But the people in Oregon are just like don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah. We're also still playing Hollywood Renovation, which does nothing in the deck. We need to switch the 5/3 after this.
This picture that Spag sent of farm workers in Oregon.
Let me check.
It's horrible.
Put this in a new...
They have people out there in the fields working.
What the...
Yeah, I hadn't seen that photo.
Holy shit. Yeah, no. That shit can't be happening. Oh my god, what the fuck? And it was nuts, especially because I saw the red photos
from Salem,
the day before I took my photos, because there wasn't that drastic of a visual effect here yet.
Gosh.
And like it was, I literally cannot communicate what it was visually. I mean, it was
no, I never saw
insane.
that. When I was in the Bay Area, we had a lot of those fires, but I never saw that coloration that happened.
Right.
I didn't know that was possible.
Me either. I mean,
That's bizarre.
It was
and
so
and it didn't happen here, so I didn't experience that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm. God. What a fucking year, dude. Like, this, oh, shit.
Well, this shit's only going to get worse and worse, and that's why people need to be hounding their representatives basically constantly about this shit.
That's what's so beyond terrifying.
Raking the forest isn't going to solve the problem.
It's not going to help that color. It's going to help it. You know, it is going to help it, but it's going to help it happen a lot faster than anything else, which is just like fucking insane.
So far, you're just rushing the shit out of this deck.
This Argus deck just goes dumb fast. The only thing that is bad about the ID, I think, and maybe this is what we change to just do the outfit, is they're just going to take tags every time for no reason. Or, like, to no benefit to us, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, we don't have any follow-up for that.
So, yeah, there's a couple of quick optimizations that we can make. We could fix the Hollywood grid part. Well, actually, we don't have to. I mean, the dedication is good for either, which is fine. But, yeah, dude, I don't know. This is a whole fucking year.
But they can break your data loop now. That's worth keeping in mind.
Right. The thing really for us at this point is we're trying to outtrace them, which it's Sunny, which I'm like not super jived about.
Yeah.
But, well, so, I really want to purge here, which is not great.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's a stall tactic because they will just like run archives 4 times
plus a jack run.
But yeah, so they're back in it, but we're just trying to.
We need another ISU, so we probably
here's what they're doing though. Think about this: they're getting ready. They're building up tokens to kill Hadrian's Wall with the Oversight AI. So if you purge here, you delay that, and really what you want to do is draw cards anyway. So purging is maybe equivalent to drawing cards.
Oh, it's probably it's equivalent to drawing 1 card because we're gonna get 1 card for free at the start of our turn.
Right.
So I think that's probably worth it.
It's not great, but we could try it and see what they do.
You're right.
If they run 5 times on archives, then it's good for you.
Yeah.
But if they run 4 times on archives and play down Turning Wheel.
Well, I mean, no, but remember that Turning Wheel is only going to counters on HQ or R&D. It did not on our. Oh god, if it was on archives, that card would have been banned years ago.
Oh, they played that off Gashapon. I was so confused. I was like, they're not using Jackson Clear.
Yeah, no, they're just doing it in order, right? Yeah. So, I mean, they might go to 5, which technically we got rid of 1. So, like, I guess not the worst. But
Deuce is wild.
Okay, yeah. So honestly, purging was probably okay here. I mean, they're taking a look at everything, but that's like not.
Yeah, they're getting some efficiency out of this that we're not getting.
I mean, sure, but the other situation was nothing, right?
Yeah, it's a gamble that you're going to draw ice. That's relevant.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if you draw ice, it's really good, I think.
Correct. Yes.
They have fewer tokens on.
Yeah. In net wise, they still lost tokens from where they were at. So like, it's not the greatest. Oh, so they have Sports Hopper, which makes things really difficult. So now we just have to manually draw because now they can just outpace us. Yeah.
I don't think you could keep purging at this point.
Draw. Did not happen.
Right. You could put Musashi somewhere else. You could put Musashi on R&D. I don't think it's that good though. Not a
Well,
great play.
yeah, but it's. I mean, the likelihood that they're going to steal multiple agendas from the remote and Musashi, blah 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 blah. It's probably better. Otherwise, we're going to draw and discard.
Yeah,
So I think we just probably throw Musashi on R&D and pay a credit anyways if they're going to do it.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
I
great.
think what's probably going to happen is they're just going to run R&D, kill the ice, and then trash Musashi.
Oh, 100% that's going to happen.
Yeah,
But otherwise, again, we're not like we're already in the position of not doing anything.
right. So you might as well do something.
We might as well do something. Yeah. The fortunate thing is, right after this, we have very easy changes that I think will be super impactful, and it's like very easy to figure out. It's just I think we just need to evaluate, is dedication ceremony actually worth it, and then will that change? This.
So this is going to cost them 1 credit because they have the bad pub.
Yep. It puts us in range of too big to fail, which is good for the immediate term, but bad for the long term because that's more BP.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you're probably going to have to play too big to fail just to get some income. So
may as well.
Yeah, I guess you res it.
Yeah, doesn't feel great, but
no.
I mean, I guess it's neutral with the second BP.
You're in a situation where I think what happened is you rushed out early really well, and now the Sunny engine's online, and now we're kind of
without a doubt. Yeah, like that's the other thing too, right? It's like you're super incentivized against Sunny just to go super hard early. So they do this, pass the ice, action before, res the Mushash, pass it back, see what they do. I mean, they're going to trash it, and it's going to cost them 3 because they already spent the BP, which is good. So 1 for 3, that, it didn't matter because it wasn't an agenda on top in terms of the cards, but it did impact them economically, not drastically.
If they'd stolen an agenda there, you had a chance to be able to punitive them, right? Oh, you would need to draw second punitive.
Yeah. Okay, so we can't res this, and they're going to get rid of the other Ben. So they're getting rid of all the threats. Not great. Yeah. So we have double punitive. Oh, God. Draw. Right. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Nope.
Oh, yeah, undo that.
Yep. Sorry. Excuse me. There we go. This. All right, so like Turtle, they're just getting in. So now we just have to get them on credits, period. Like real world credits. Because, like, BP and their turtle counters won't matter if we have enough to punitive them twice. But they also... Oh, they have a sports hopper.
Oh, yeah, so that's never going to happen.
No. This one's... They already have the lock. I don't think that we get out of this alive.
It's hard to imagine. You need so much ice before you can purge.
Yeah.
You need 2 pieces of ice installed.
So, okay, I absolutely... Fortunately, the fix to all this is incredibly easy. So we are gonna go back to the outfit. We're not... Because the money for punitive and resing the ice is just better.
Uh-huh.
We don't need Hollywood renovation, which is not worth it. I mean, dedication we could think about. Dedication I think we can keep, but we just need to move around some influence for reversed accounts, and then I think we're good to go.
You do have a possible win condition here. It involves them using turning wheel and ripping 2 3-point
off. Yeah.
And then
or maybe in HQ, maybe we draw up a bunch. So we have like 2 agenda, 2 punitive HQ, maybe. Pretty much.
But I think they're gonna they're probably gonna deep dig. They've seen HQ a lot, so they're gonna deep dig R&D.
Ooh, Argus, yeah. Argus Crackdown was good to draw. Probably draw again. We'll throw Rashida in server 2. Building blocks is not worth it at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, building blocks would have been better than too big to fail right there.
Yeah, building blocks would be good still to have. But...
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can steal the one. Okay, so it's still hostile.
That's actually not good for you.
Well, it's neutral, right?
No,
because we're playing.
You wanted them to steal 6 points worth of agendas here.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
This turn before they get too much money.
Right, because if they hit big, they'll win now. Maybe they have some weird steal 3-pointer anyways, and then we could punitive, but that would be 4 for 8.
It'd be 4 damage, and then they draw up with the.
Oh right, the hops. Yeah.
Yes, it was if they stole exactly 6 points.
Got it. You're right. All right, so we have Rashida. Maybe we could do some weird.
Now we wish we had that building blocks.
Well, so now, yeah, exactly. So we could do Bulwark on R&D, BC on Archives, Hedge Fund, get rid of an Argus, next turn Purge, Miracle.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
That's...
Yeah, they have one console in the bin. They presumably have another one in hand by now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. There you go. Okay.
Paranoid in the goddamn.
They're low on money. Do you res this? No.
Yeah, because we get
$2.
we get $2. Oh yeah, you're right. We don't. Oh, they have the Nexus.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you res it just for
No,
the
we don't.
$2?
We don't. No, we don't. Because we don't res it because we wanted them to steal a thick ass boy. They didn't. Weird. So now we purge. Oversight is...
Oversight, get rid of.
More than too big to fail?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you get rid of too big to fail.
Too big to fail's gone.
Yeah.
Well, the only bad... Well, we'll do it on the remote or something.
I don't like oversight in general.
Yeah.
Border control, I think you res it.
Oh, definitely. They can't... Oh, I mean, they could do a trace situation.
Okay, you might want to stop them. You have to spend a lot of money, huh? They got so much money at the start of their turn.
Yeah, they have three recurring. Yeah,
wait, how much? You'd have to spend a lot of money to stop this.
To guarantee it, I'd have to spend 15 credits, and it doesn't do anything on click 1, right?
No, I guess you can't. But that's a shame because now they get through the border control.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. They just have the lock.
Yeah, should we? I think we should probably slam it.
Probably. I mean, does anybody want us to play this out? It seems hopeless.
We lost.
You might lose right here. Let them through.
We did.
All
right. So here's how we fix this hot mess. I don't think it was actually that far off. So if we do
for that matchup in particular, what are you doing?
Well, okay. So here's the dealio. So I think we could probably have. I feel like there's a couple more BP cards that we could do. I don't know if we really need to though. So what I was thinking was so the three question marks were this. Was number one is Hollywood Renovation doesn't do fuck of anything in terms of dedicating it, I would say. But dedication can get good if we free up some influence, which I argue that we absolutely have. We could go to like 2 Ben Musashi at a minimum and get 2 reversed accounts. Because that's good, because it's good for the punitive game. It overloads dedication ceremony, etc., etc.
So you do this, you steal 12 credits from them with install reversed, dedicate.
Yeah, install reversed, dedication, flip, click, they're minus 12. It's a good tempo play. And I would argue that we can do reversed accounts 3x, and if we want to have 3 fetch agenda cards, we can do 2 DRM and 1 fast track. They're not exactly the same, obviously, but it's the same slot, right? All of these are really good in the fact that it's thick ass, intangible effect of you have to put cards on top of the stack, and then also like, I trashed this, it's going to consume your time, blah, 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 blah. The things that we could do differently aside from this are we could get rid of like 1 fast track because we don't necessarily need 2 fetch cards and add another ice to go to 13. That's my like natural inclination. I think econ wise we're good. The only other question I would say is we have like 1 card slot, which I think absolutely goes to ice. That's easy to fix. The other thing is, do we want to just play a different agenda? Now, if we play a different agenda, we're not in the 5-3 slot. We're not going to be able to use dedication ceremony on it right now, which is not necessarily the most important because outfit decks still play City Works and dedication without another dedicationable agenda. You know what I mean? So, like,
is there a really good agenda for outfit to have?
For outfit specifically?
Yeah. Is there something that someone was mentioning earlier? Drone might be good.
SDS is good. You just can't dedicate it.
Because you score it.
Right. Oh, that's actually really good because we're also on all mono barriers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
you score it and then.
Yeah, I think at a minimum that's and honestly, dedication then gets overloaded on reversed in City Works, which is 6 out of the 49, which is pretty good for me for a specialty card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's just what it is.
Try it. Now, what difference would this make against that match we just played?
SDS to steal early, they would have had to have another program, which would have gotten rid of a turtle, which is okay. It's not the
you could have trashed the turtle, and then reversed, you could have lowered their money a bit.
Yep. And then that's more or less it. I mean, the problem, I think, was they had the Nexus, which sealed the deal. If they didn't have the security Nexus, they were actually fucked because they couldn't run for counters anymore.
Yeah, but they were going to have that, right? They were
exactly, right. Like, the only card that you can do is that Wayland trash a hardware if they did something under the bus. Wake Up Call. Wake Up Call, which is like they trash a card, you trash a virtual resource or hardware unless they suffer 4, blah, 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 blah. So I think honestly we just take the L on the Sunny. I mean, it's like...
How about that card that trashes any card if they steal an agenda? That's not in the Queen game anymore, is it?
Hunter Seeker? No, that should. Oh God, that card was so fucking sick.
I used to play Scorpion all the time.
Oh so. Yeah, I mean it was that and it was Trojan Horse, right? Trojan Horse is a trace for programs, but like we don't need it, I don't think, right?
No.
All right, so then I think we just throw another ice on this. There's none. Oh, we could do one. Oh, we'll do one Trebuchet. Because it's a sentry, you take a BP, it trashes a card, it's thick ass strength. It's very good stuff.
Oh, this trashes the console.
Yes, because it's trash one installed card.
Yeah.
We could do this instead of the Hadrians, but we're playing building blocks, right? Which is like...
You could have one Trebuchet, it's fine.
Yeah. The other thing we could theoretically do if we're super worried, like if we think that Argus is actually enough, Argus and Cityworks and whatever, and Punitive, we could get rid of the Ben Mushashis, move those to Chiyashis, which are thick-ass barriers, and replace the Hadrian's walls.
Oh.
That kind of seems tasty, right?
It's mostly just attacks, right? Because you're going to building block some, so it's not like they're going to run into them and take damage.
Yeah, so we
Chiachi over Musash. But it's a huge tax.
It's a huge tax. And honestly, we could do 3 Chiashi, 2 Loop, because Loop is specialized, and Chiashi just says no, right?
Loop is pretty good, though.
I think Loop is sick, personally. That's the crowd pleaser.
I think I'd like Loop over Chiashi.
All right, so we'll do this. Okay, cool. So then we'll take these, we'll do this, and then I think the only other thing we need to do is just to go back to 3 fast track cards. We'll add the 3rd fast track, so we have 2 DRM and a fast track. So
okay.
Cool. Hard to steal.
Try it.
Oh, God, that's all of them. Oh! Chiashi is greater than Mushashi. That makes sense. Delete this outfits. This. And we're up. Cool. Have you heard of this game, Crusader Kings 3, at all?
I have. My friend is playing it. He's been telling me about it.
Dude, I've been playing it. I fucking love this game. I'm trying to play it a bunch so I get ready to stream.
Oh, you're going to stream it.
Yeah, it's such a fun game.
I think I would be into it.
You would love it, I think. Because, like, you and I, where it satisfies us is you and I just, like, Babe Ruth, the, like... How can we get them to access the June bug on turn 3 so that they go to a -1 hand size so they blah? You just do the same thing in Crusader Kings, 100%.
You just get people to run into June bugs?
You're just like, how can I steal this duchy by arranging a marriage and then bringing it into my court and then getting enough prestige to take their title and then kick them out of the court and then put my person back in, give them the title, and then we're done, right? Like, it's just all this crazy shit. Let's get rid of all the 0-cost cards. Look at that. But yeah, it is super duper sick. Streaming tonight, you know it. I don't know who this person is, but they know who we are.
Who's that? I don't see. Oh,
I don't know. They just said, "Are you streaming tonight?" I said, "Yeah."
There's 2 chats I have to look at, so I wasn't sure what you were
Oh,
saying.
I see what you're saying. Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, you got some good stuff. You got a lot of ice, which is great.
Right.
You might want to ice centrals because they're freedom. I'm thinking that could be relevant.
Yeah, we could ice centrals, or we could try and score the city works.
Oh yeah, they don't have any money right now. So
they have no money or cards, right?
If you rush the city works, you will score it.
Right. I think we kind of want like.
But at the same time, you're gonna have to discard a lot of good cards, and
I think we can take the time, right? Yeah,
I think you can do this next turn. I think you'll be fine. So you just install the ice and whatnot this turn.
Yep. Oh, should we? Oh, I know what to do. DRM, get a hostile, throw the hostile in server 1. Bingo. There we go.
You could have put City Works in server 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, but then they would know what it was.
yeah. And then if they went to go steal it or somehow to miracle, they'd suffer no meat damage as a result.
LeBergen had his son in the game 9th in line for the crown and murdered everyone ahead of him.
Yeah. Like you could just you just do cool shit like this. Like for me, like my goal was like I want the word Beppis all over Ireland. How can I make this happen? And then you just got to go for it. Or
it sounds like it's highly thematic and narratively strong, but it's all in a structure of like pretty strong game mechanics too to drive everything.
Exactly. And like I think that's a big part of why I want to play it on stream is like we can just build the anticipated headline that we want, hold an orgy in 50 years with how many ever fucking people. And
why don't we schedule a time to stream it? It could even be not on a Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
And you can show it to me while you're streaming it.
Oh, I would love to do that. Absolutely.
I guess it would have to replace this stream, but it doesn't necessarily need to be on a Tuesday.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine with me.
Or it could be Tuesday.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, so Yusuf. So we could bargain deal and try and score out and say you can't get agenda counters, which I feel pretty confident on based on the board.
Wait, okay, so if you're saying install Double Advanced City Works, which they could steal if they could get through border control.
Right.
But you're saying they can't get the virus counters to get through border control?
Correct, because they don't have any virus counters.
You also have punitive backup to kill them, so it feels
I think
we
just slam. We slam. You're right.
I think it's pretty strong.
Yeah. Game doesn't end with you.
4 meat damage. So you're only playing a character? I thought your character could die and then you become someone else. No.
No, I mean, you do. Like, there's 2 modes. You're typically supposed to have an error. If you don't, things are like kind of whack. But you can still keep playing. And then, but yeah, you're supposed to have an error.
I could hear Ember just going ba 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 ba. All right. Oh, Faust. This is really good for us though, because Faust is going to be, I guess, only 2 cards.
Right. So what we do is we res border control. Right. So but we do 1, then they need to, I guess, rerun and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see how this goes. We need to consider the math. They have how many cards in hand? 8.
So I mean, they're gonna have so they're gonna at the end of the turn they'll have 5, right? We only have 1 punitive, so it's like not an Okay, so we can do this. I think we keep it, right? Like we don't waste the border control.
Probably. I'm trying to figure out if there's any reason. No, because it only costs them a click. It doesn't cost them a card.
Exactly. Yeah, we gotta let them have it. That's a bummer, but yeah. So this will cost them 4 cards though. Not bad, and we have 1 punitive in hand, which could be used for. If
like the other punitive, then I think it works.
Oh out. Yeah, then it's absolutely right. Yeah. But we don't have that yet. But yeah, I would 100% be down, dude. That game is so sick, and I think you and I like, even if you were just like, take over France, I'd be like, all right, we're gonna make a bunch of decisions, and so that's the good part. Okay, so we could draw.
I think you draw because the upside is you win, and the downside is you have. Oh my god! Wait, does this? I think it works, right?
Yeah, because we do 3, 3, 6, 14, GG. Wow.
I I didn't. You never expect that to actually work.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, of course not. Yeah.
I'm curious. Ask what their name is in the stream chat.
Yeah. It
Sounds like a review. No, I've had worse.
I know. It was so surreal. I can't even. Wait, hold on. GG. I can't. Oh fuck. I can't.
That I would say that was really lucky the way we won that game, but at the same time, the deck was kind of set up to do that sort of thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the deck functioned exactly as it was supposed to. The only thing I want to add in this deck a little bit more is draw, but I don't know how we really do that aside from like.
You already have Rashida, right?
Yeah, we need like. It was so insane. Oh, they're a longtime player from Michigan. Oh, that's tight. Okay, another Midwesterner. Yeah, special report. Like all of the draw options are out of faction aside for. Yeah, I know, but we don't have influence to really flex right now.
Just try it again. Get one more game in.
Yeah. All right. I don't watch stream live. Sometimes check out the. Oh, okay. Ah, gotcha. All good. And all right. Oop. It is our pleasure, homie. All right. We are hitting the next. Thank you for playing, dog. You too. All right. That was nice. What a nice person. That was not what I wanted to do. Sorry, hold on. There we go. I didn't reveal. But yeah, it's that game is it's just so fucking funny.
I'm curious if anybody here knows. I talked to you at the start about how Among Us just all of a sudden blew up on Steam over the past couple weeks.
Oh, I mean, it blew up on Twitch, which then made it. Yeah.
But that game came out like 2 years ago. I'm super curious. What was it? Just one big Twitch streamer that made
more or less? Yeah, that's just how it always happens. Like it's just kind of like. Crazy. I want to say maybe like 5 or 6 weeks ago that there were like rumblings and it had really started to get played quite a bunch, but then it just like it astronomically went everywhere. And I mean,
it makes sense to me. Like that type of game is perfect for Twitch. It just, I guess, 2 years ago, it just happened not to. Maybe it was really successful 2 years ago, but it is astronomically successful now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I mean, it was funny because so I would say it's been insanely popular the last like probably 6-ish, plus or minus 2 weeks. And then they were immediately like, "Yep. We're making Among Us 2. Don't worry about it. Among Us 1 is not going anywhere. It's fine. like it's been here."
That team, I just looked on Steam earlier today. They released a different game on Steam in August of this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were not. I don't think they were working on Among Us. Maybe little updates here and there, but they put out some like a game called Stickman.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Spags has the sick stat here. So it went from 100 simultaneous connections to 100,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's so wild. Holy
it is. That's just like I'm surprised their infrastructure was even able to handle that. Because if you have 100 or even 1,000 players at any given time, and then all of a sudden you go up to 100,000, that's like a vastly different infrastructure you need to support.
It's really funny with it. So I've played the game just a couple of times. But I have. It's really funny with Among Us. I love the game. I think the game is phenomenal.
No, but this game is a like a hidden role game. It's like Werewolf or Mafia, where there's somebody who's the alien and they're killing people. Everyone has to do tasks. It's on a spaceship. That's the game.
Yeah, and It's a super super great game. The only thing though, and like this is gonna sound dumb and shitty, but it's true. I can't play these types of games.
You get stressed out? Hey,
No, no. It has nothing to do with me personally. Everyone assumes that I'm the instigator every time. Like Secret Hitler had come out, I could not play a game with of Secret Hitler and not 1 second in, it's fucking CTZ. This motherfucker, like it just happens every time, and I'm like, okay, like I know that I like doing trickster things and being a troublemaker and stuff, but it's just like, come on, you gotta like not fucking throw me under the bus right away.
Quick, super related to that. We were playing Werewolf one year at Christmas with my big family Werewolf game, and for some reason we played like 10 games in a row. For some reason, every single game, people would vote to get Ben out on the first turn. Ben was Andrew. Like people just assumed Ben was the werewolf. It's totally random, but he would get voted out every single game. So game like 7 or 8 comes along. I'm the werewolf with my mom. And the first thing we're looking at each other round one, we're like, we both look at Ben. We're like, Ben. And I think to myself, what if we don't do Ben? So we pick someone else.
Yeah.
And then we keep playing the game. And then round 3 or 4 comes around, and it's during the villager talking time. And I just I realize something clicks in my mind, and I say it out loud to everyone. Hey, everyone, isn't it weird that Ben hasn't been killed yet? He's been killed first every single game except for now. Isn't that weird? I put that seed of an idea out there, and everyone jumped on Ben and he voted him out.
Oh, that's so sick. Fuck Ben. No, I'm just kidding. Ben is my homie. I totally understand it, right?
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
Ben.
it.
Yeah, we could do a stream where we play Among Us if people.
Oh yeah, I would be 100% that.
How many players does it go up to? Do you know?
10.
That'd be. Perfect.
I know it at least goes up to 9, right? Maybe 10.
Let's try and coordinate this for after the next Roseville stream. Maybe we take a break between the next 2 Roseville streams and do Among Us.
Honestly, I would love it. Yeah, I've been really enjoying just like doing other games on here. Like I was doing Resident Evil over the weekend. Oh my god, that was so fucking fun. I love that you joined in with no context and you're like, why are there sharks everywhere? Which was
yeah.
That was a hell of a moment to walk in on.
What was concerning about that to me was not that there were sharks flopping around on the ground, is that you were completely ignoring the fact that there were sharks flopping around on the ground.
Oh yeah, this isn't my first shark, Brian. You know, like it's not a big deal. You know,
this deck just plays up every single time.
This deck plays itself.
Border control, put city works behind it, double advance. Okay.
Okay. Wow. Cool. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Are you playing some Shaper deck that wants to retain its cards?
Drone and kill the Pelangi with it.
No, but they're just gonna kill the Harbinger with it.
No, I'm saying when you score it.
Oh! I see. The files are in the computer. Okay. Yeah. 10 with 2 imposter. Oh, hey, not jogging. Wait, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for. We are doing okay. We are
12 players total.
We are mostly okay. I've seen up to 10 with 2 imposters. Okay, so 12.
So you're gonna do advance, too big.
Yeah, and then we'll have SDS and loop for later, and that's 2 pieces of ice and 2 Pelangi counters and blah 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 blah.
Depending how their turns go, you might just try and rush the SDS after that.
It depends. Like I think this is APOC Haley. If this is Simon's deck,
which
I'm like pretty positive it is. APOC, right? Wow, they just took. Did they take 7 with the hyperdriver? Holy shit!
4, 5, 6. That's good value.
That's fucking value right there. I'm not even upset.
Credit for 7 credits.
Yeah. Advance. Wow, that is super sick. What?
So, what if you consider install advance next turn with drone? Well, how are they going to get past the Chiashi?
Pray to God. I mean, they're going to get it within Golo. I think what we do is we actually set up the ice here. So I think that this is okay. This is also the compile deck. Yeah. So this is the APOC deck. So here's what we do.
Okay.
We do data loop on HQ because that will fuck up APOC, but then we do it again because we're not creative on archives, and then we
hold on. What if you put the SDS in server 1? Don't advance it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I was thinking next turn you could do advance crackdown.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah, I'm getting the ice in position for if they try central phoniness, and then I'm getting the agenda ready for server 1, and then we have the blah 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 blah. Exactly. Sorry, 10. I think Among Us 2 will go for higher play counts.
That's the great thing about werewolf games. You can support a huge number of players. I don't know how the voting discussion phase works, but
yeah,
this is good. Okay, so to steal SDS, they have SMC, so they could get a breaker. They have the money. Border control, but border control you can end the run, so they need 2 clicks. They can trash a program, no problem, but they have to take 2 damage. Oh, interesting.
So I think we so the thing that is relevant though is
you res it, right? Why not?
Oh yeah, we absolutely res it. Sorry, I was reading Argus Crackdown because Argus Crackdown says you only do the 2 meat damage if the server is protected by ice. So if we trash the BC,
all right, so you let them through. Oh, it's firing.
Oh
so
yeah, they're just checking.
They're just scoping it out.
I'm guessing that they think that that's like NGO or something.
Oh, this is really good for you.
Yeah.
So, do you kill the Palangi or do you kill the SMC?
We kill the Palangi for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So now we're okay.
It was. They just thought it was an NGO.
Yeah, almost assuredly. Yeah, I mean we're the outfit, and the outfit is trying to capitalize on
they're trying to do their APOC, so they were so they might be going for the APOC right now.
So this I'm gonna res the data loop on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, because that puts us in too big to fail. Plus, it's gonna fuck up their hand potentially.
Now, I mean, the data loop isn't really protection against Apocalypse, right? Because they just choose not to put Apocalypse on top.
I agree, but so if they're not APOCing this turn, see you, Michael. They have to deal with double data loop if they're going to try the APOC thing, because I have another one on archives. So it's not as much for this turn, but they put in because they're trying to get it out of hand. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Goss.
All right. Well, let's see what they do. Trebuchet from HQ. Okay. They have enough to get through on R&D, and they could blow the board up for sure. Okay, yeah. Because they ran archives, they're going to APOC this turn. Well, that's fine. We have a bunch of trebuchets, which is good, and with 2 big to fails, which is also good. So I think we're okay for right now. We're on 6 points, so we just need one of the. Yeah, we just need one of the 2 hostiles. Like they can blow up the board here. It doesn't fucking matter.
They just scored SDS drone.
Yeah.
You need to. Oh
yeah,
but you don't have enough money for punitive.
Right, exactly. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 big to fail.
If you draw punitive, though, you can kill them. That's too late.
Oh, well, no, it's easy. Draw.
Okay.
Oh,
then do trebuchet.
Yeah. Okay. And then next turn, effectively. Well, so here's the interesting thing. I could just go install double advanced SDS for it. Oh no, this deck plays quite a few programs.
It would have been interesting to do that on that turn.
We didn't have enough credit, so we were at 3, money, right? Yeah. So
then you take the gamble that they can't draw. They have a lot of programs in their deck, though, is the thing. So,
yeah. Oh, so I think what we do is we do Trebuchet on HQ, Trebuchet and a new remote, and then SDS in server 2. They think it's a Rashida. Trebuchet. So the second ability, or the second subroutine in Trebuchet is trace 6. If successful, they can't access or steal, which is the important part, right? So hopefully they run a iced server, res it. That gets us in TBTF territory. Then we can play TBTF, and then we can double advance next turn. Otherwise, we just double advance and do nothing. All right, this is in the bag.
They're going low on credits. I wonder if there's a window here.
Oh, there's absolutely a window here, right? Here. Yeah. Just advance.
Credit or card? I can't imagine. Yeah. So they'll have.
It's actually irrelevant, right? Because there's 2 trebs. No, there's 3 trebs. Oh, we have Exodia on the board. Okay, yeah, it's literally irrelevant. It's the same experience wherever they go, which is super funny.
They need to run this now.
We don't even need a
breaker
res.
for it, but can they out-trace us?
It doesn't matter. They can't steal. You have to trash program in order to steal this agenda, and they don't have one on the board.
Oh,
so.
you're right.
Yeah,
okay.
So just let them in. And then even if they install something, they can't run.
Now, yeah, it's too late for them now.
It's too late now. That's just gone.
2 clicks of effort here.
The old bandit isn't getting it.
Cool.
The bandit got.
You have serious rush potential in this deck, but then you also have like program trashing.
Yeah, the thing that's cool about this is it's game. Score GG. The thing that's cool about this is it has too many. It forces these people to deal with a myriad of problems early. Like, this is not a late game deck. If they get to the late game, you're gonna lose. But you have so many barriers of entry to get. Oh, all right, Poto. Oh, Poto. Listen to this. The old ball and chain? Poto? Oh my god, Poto no longer a single person? Here, my boy. Good job. I'm glad you found someone that likes spending time with you as much as I spend time with you, which is a lot.
Which is roughly 2 hours every Tuesday.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had the chance, I would hang out with Poto literally all the time. I can think of, if I lived in the Midwest or something, I would hang out with or take trips frequently to visit Spags, Dean, Joe, all these fucking ball. Okay, yeah. Says the dude having a birthday next weekend. Don't worry, I haven't figured it. I haven't lost track of that.
Well, Spags is gonna turn 45? Did he say?
Yeah.
So he's probably in Gen X, right?
Yeah. Wow, unbelievable. What a 90s nerd. But yeah, this deck is sick because it reverse accounts challenge credits early. STS challenges programs early. City Works challenges card early. Argus Crackdown is cards all the time. Punitive is cards all the time. Loop and Shiashi and Bulwark are cards all the time. Treb is credits.
I think it's probably deck list of the week right here.
I think so. You want me to pull? Well, should we? I want to do.
It won. I think it won 3 games, sort of.
Yeah, enough. I mean, the thing is
feels like it's been tested.
Yeah, it's definitely been balanced.
It's called CTZ Hard to Streel.
Should I just leave it? I was gonna say this is man versus stress energy in terms of. Let me pull that one.
Just call it CTZ Man versus Stress Energy.
All right. Easy. Man versus stress energy. Except it's not spelled right.
It's spelled the way we like to say it.
Yeah, energy. There we go. Because there's nothing G about this deck, and that's what I'm gonna write. All right, perfect.
Misspelling things is definitely not Boomer Energy.
There's nothing G about this deck. See you at second place at Worlds. That's exactly what we did with Morphling and the Goddess deck list of the week. It's going to do it again. Tight. Yeehaw. I think that this deck is actually fun to play, which is whack, but oh shit! I wonder if I could show this real fast. Hold on. Both my cats are in the exact same position, having a meeting on the table. Hold on.
Let's see it.
Okay, I think I can do this. You see? No, no, you can't see them.
Holy shit! How many screens do you have? 3. You have a whole and look at that, it's a curved screen.
Oh yeah. This is my control panel. I decided if I'm gonna be locked in this fucking house, I'm gonna be locked in this house in style, dude. Are you fucking kidding? Only need 5 likes to get Yeah, we had talked about that earlier.
My old monitor from about 12 years ago is what I use.
I mean, the thing is as long as it's not a CRT and weighs 200 pounds, that's the only... Yeah, man, you're fine. Other than that.
We used to do LAN parties about 16, 17 years ago, and my buddy Sean would bring his huge desktop to the LAN, and he had like a... I want to say 19-inch CRT.
Yeah, dude, I did the same thing on my block. I would bring it. My brother and I would each bring. So he had the thin screen or whatever, and I had a HP CRT that was like 19 inches and I think like 30 pounds. The thing was, is we would bring it to our neighbor's house, Oscar, three blocks or 3 houses up on the cul-de-sac. And I mean that's where the lands were, but to bring it was just like, I mean, like I'm a fucking 10-year-old kid, so I'm like this, like I'm trying to.
Thinking of laptop screens, and 17 is kind of the biggest you could get. Maybe I'm not even thinking that's right. Maybe it was like 22 inches or something. He was huge, whatever the CRT was. It was ridiculous.
Well, the thing was, so I mean, you have to remember though, CRTs are huge independent of screen size. They're huge, period, because of tubes and all that shit.
Got dimension.
Yeah, exactly. Got yeah. See.
CRT 99, so proud of picture. Weighed 78 pounds. Yeah, this is the type of thing,
dude. Fuck yes. Are you kidding me? You know, this is why I'll say this as my closing remark. I'm so fucking furious about the time that I was born. I was born just at the wrong time because I look at like, I hang out with you, I hang out with Spags, I hang out with Wes, I hang out with Andrew, I hang out with all of these people.
The elders.
And I'm just in the wrong fucking time. And I'm just so furious about it because it's like, it's a dumb nominal amount. You subtract.
In LAN parties every single weekend around 1998. Every weekend we were playing the Counter-Strike and Warcraft 3. We were just jamming that stuff for sometimes 18 hours in a row.
I know, right? Like, and, you know, I had that too with my brother and I, like, you know, that was cool. But it was just a little bit too modern. Like, I didn't need to have Halo 3. Just give me CS 1.8 or 1.6. I understand. You know? Ugh. Fucking infuriating. I was born I was born probably 8 years too late.
No, not even. You're like 3 years off or something.
God, that's so fucking disappointing. It's so disappointing. But it doesn't matter because I'm making up for it now as much as I can. So, that's the deal. We will consider Crusader Kings 3 and or Among Us very soon. We'll talk about it. We'll do Roseville next week to get Pack 2 going, and then I think that's it.
Pack 1, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Finish Pack 1, start Pack 2. Duke Nukem 3D, that's...
Yeah, we did a lot of Unreal Tournament, too. So we were a little bit after the Duke Nukem
days.
We
were doing StarCraft for sure, CS 1.6, Warcraft 3, and then I think we had Red Alert 2 in there, but that was for like my brother and I only. We were the only weirdos that liked it.
We did a lot of that Command & Conquer games. We did a lot of those too.
One of my fraternity brothers was the lead game designer on all of the Command & Conquer games.
Wait, how could that be? Fraternity?
No. So, I mean, he's in my fraternity, not. He was in my fraternity in the chapter, but he was like 10 years before me or whatever.
That makes sense.
Or 20 or whatever it was. Yeah. So, all right, we'll see y'all next week. Keep it tight.